Hey, this is Excel Mage combating stage fright to bring you dispatch 4 of Excel for accounting. This week I'm gonna pick up where I left off last video with the pivot table. This time I'm gonna do a get pivot table function, which is a useful way to pull the data right out of a pivot table and populate it on a chart just like this. This is like a hypothetical sales chart you might send to your marketing director every Monday, and every Monday the numbers are going to be just updated, but it's going to be the same form. So I like to use a get pivot table function for this. Pivot table. Highlight the data, insert pivot table. Use this data range, select existing, pick location. Okay. So we're going to set it up by a region, then product, then amount. Amount's going to go over the value, so we see it over here. This is a hierarchy. It goes by region, product. Region, product. Of course, we could do it product region, but we're going to do region, product. Now, it's really easy to use the get pivot table function. Just click on the cell, hit equals. We're going to look for north, little north. Here's the pivot table. Click on it, hit enter. So we pull the data just like that. And this is the formula. It's looking for amount. It puts amount in quotation marks. It uses this amount. It's looking for like this term over here. So amount raw data. It goes to G4 raw tab raw data G4, which is the upper left. Even though I clicked over here, it defaults to that. Then the region, then north. Now, we don't have to put everything in quotation marks. Say we want to spread this formula down here, and instead of north, we're looking for east-west. What we do is, instead of north, we take out north in quotation marks, and we can just click it over here. It's an A3 will mean north. And then when we drag the formula down, it's going to be looking for south, east, and west. Over here, if you look at it, A4 is south. That's what it's looking for. Now it's looking for east, and so on. I'm going to do another example. Say we want to examine the west, and we want to do like every week we'll look at how these 3 items sell in the west. That's something we could do. So we're going to do equals. We're going to go under west, hit rations. So you see that pulled the 6,500. Now notice this formula will fail if I drag this down. It's going to pull up 6,500. It's still looking for rations even though we want RIAC here. And the way we get around that is by going up here. You see rations in quotation marks telling it to look for that text on the pivot table. What you want to do is turn that into a variable. So we're going to get rid of that and just actually click on the cell. We see that the cell popped up over here. Hit enter and drag that down, and we're going to see the numbers updated on that. Now, like, look at the style over here. It goes from region to west to product to A5, which is rations. Like, what does like region and product have in common? The alternating ones. We go over to raw data, we see that they're both headers on the table. Go back to the formula, we see west and A5. A5 is rations. And these are items you see actually on the pivot table. Okay, to rephrase a little bit, if we look at it, we see it goes from region to west to product to rations. Region is a header, and west is an item on the table. Product's another header, and then rations is another item on the table. Region, west. See header, thing on the table. Product, rations. Product is the header, and rations are on the table. So it kind of alternates. between header, thing on the table, header, thing on the table. And this function could drill down as many times as you want for every single data point on the pivot table. So it's quite a powerful tool. Another thing I want to point out, back here on the pivot table, you see it goes region product. If we go back over to the formula, it goes region product. It's going down the hierarchy. So this hierarchy is very important. Say you try to change this, take region and put it below product. So now the hierarchy changed. You go back, all the formulas, they went to shit. Well, that's it for this time. But before I go, I want to give a quick shout out to Vishal, my first subscriber. Thank you very much for subscribing, and please share my video with friends and colleagues. Bye.